Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. We'll call for the fair catch here. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
As the first down, still on the move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
No, I don't blame him. Go with quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. Testing the right side here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. To begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted at the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They'll try to run it with the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Shot to bring him down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Looks like one more play here before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner is brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Gibson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How important was that touchdown, Kirby? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gets loose. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Gibson. He's swarmed by the defense. Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Second down coming up.
On the set.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, Texas 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Accurate throw. Catch made right near the sideline. Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Back to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's caught. It's Gibson. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down play right here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Chen. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the grab on the move. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a four-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Great chance of the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. Spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring. More importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to pass here on second down. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's